student, in the previous video I explained you some properties of ratio and proportion. Today also in this video I am continuing the chapter and telling you more properties of ratio and proportion. Here, if A, B, C are in continued proportion, then A is called the first proportion, C is called the third proportion, and D is called the mean proportional of A and C. Then A upon B equals to B upon C, and if we cross multiply, B into B is B square equals to A into C. It means B square is equals to AC. All properties of ratio and proportion. The first one is inward tendo. Now if A, B, C, D are in proportion, then B upon A, it means B is to A is also equals to B is to C. Over here, see, if A, B, C D are in proportion, then A upon B is equals to C upon D. If we cross multiply, if we write the reciprocal of both the sides, then it will become B upon A is equals to D upon C. So they are also equal. So B is to A is also equal to D is to C. The second property of ratio and proportion is alternando. We know that if A, B, C, D are in proportion, then A upon B equals to C upon D. So if we cross multiply, if we bring the C over here and take this B to the other side, then it will become A upon C equals to B upon D. It means A is to C is also equal to B is to D. The third one is componendo. In componendo, A plus B is to B is also equals to C plus D is to D. See how? When we know that A, B, C, D are in proportion, then A upon B equals to C upon D. If we add 1 to both the sides, then it will become A upon B plus 1 equals to C upon B plus 1. If we take the LCM, then B is the LCM of these two numbers. So it A plus B into 1 is B will come over here equals to same over here. D will come here. D is the LCM. And C will come from here, D into 1 is D, C plus D. So A plus B is to B is equals to C plus D is to D. So this is componendo property. Fourth property is dividendo. If A, B, C, D are in proportion, then A is to B is equal to C is to D, you know that. And according to dividendo, A minus B is to B is equals to C minus D is to D. See how? If A, B, C, D are in proportion, then A upon B is equals to C upon D. And in that, both the side, if we subtract 1, then this will be A upon B minus 1 equals to C upon D minus 1. So if we take the LCM, B is the LCM of this. So A from here minus B into 1 is B over here. Similarly, C minus D upon D. It means A minus B upon B is equals to C minus D upon D, or we can say A minus B is to B is equals to C minus D is to B. Now, if we combine the componendo and dividendo property, then it will be equal to A plus B is to A minus B equals to C plus D is to C minus D. See how? In componendo, A plus B upon B is there equals to C plus D upon D. And in dividendo, A minus B upon B equals to C minus D upon D. So if we divide the componendo by the dividendo, we get this equation A plus B upon B divided by A minus B upon B, which is equals to C plus D upon C minus D upon D. And here this B and B will be cancelled and D will be cancelled. So it will become A plus B upon A minus B equals to C plus D upon C minus D. So according to componendo and dividendo property, A plus B is to A minus B is equals to C plus D equals to, is to C minus D. Now one more property is there. If A upon B is equals to C upon D is equals to E upon F are there, then each of these ratio is equals to A plus C plus E upon B plus D plus F, which is equals to A plus A, C, E are the antecedents. So sum of antecedents upon sum of consequent. B, D, F are the consequents. So this is another property of ratio and proportion. I hope you have understood these properties. It will help you to do the question of 7.2 and 7.3 exercise. Now I am starting chapter 8, that is matrices. What is matrices? A rectangular arrangement of numbers in the horizontal and vertical lines is called a matrix. For example, if the numbers are written in this form in a bracket 2, 3, 4 and 7, this arrangement is called the matrices. The horizontal line is called 2, 3 and 4, 5 in horizontal lines. These are called the rows, and 2, 4, 3, 7, these are called the vertical lines are called the columns, and each of these numbers are called the elements of this matrices. Now order of matrix. See, what is the order of matrix? If a matrix contains n rows and n columns, then it is called a matrix of order m into n or m by n. So in this example, there are 2 rows, this and this, 2, 3 and 4, 5, and 2 columns are there, 2, 4 and 3, 7. So this matrix has 2 into 2 order. Okay, order of this matrix is 2 into 2 because this matrix is having 2 rows and 2 columns. Now equal matrices, when 2 matrices are given and there is equal sign, then each element, corresponding elements are equal. So here the first element of this matrix is A, and here is 2. So A equals to 2 and B is equals to 4, C is equals to 6 and D is equals to 8. Now I am telling you some more special types of matrices. The first one is row matrix. If any matrix only one row is there, then it is called row matrix. And in second one, column matrix. In column, if only one column is there, then that matrix is called column matrix. And the third one is square matrix. In this, if the number of rows is equals to number of columns, here 2 rows are there and 2 columns are there. If the number of rows and columns are equal, then it is called square matrix. And if all the elements of a matrix is 0, then it is called zero matrix or null matrix. Now, I am telling you some operations of matrices. The first one is addition of matrices. If A is equals to 2, 3, minus 5 and 7 and B equals to 4, 6, 2 minus 11, then A plus B is equals to 2 plus 4. The corresponding elements will be added. 2 plus 4, 3 plus 6, minus 5 plus 2 and 7 minus 11. So 2 plus 4 is 6, 3 plus 6 is 9, minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3 and 7 minus 11 is minus 4. So this is the way you will add the two matrices. Now subtraction of matrices. In this, if A is given 2, 3, minus 5 and 7 and B matrix is given 4, 6, 2 and minus 11, then to subtract B from A minus B equals to 2, minus 4, 3, minus 6, minus 5, minus 2, 7, minus 11. So 2 minus 4 will be equal to minus 2, 3 minus 6 is minus 3, minus 5, minus 2 is minus 7 and 7, because this minus will become plus, so 7 plus 11 is 18. So in this way you will subtract the matrices. Now the multiplication of matrix by a number. If A is given equal to 1, 4, 5 and minus 2, then 2A is equals to 2 multiply each and every element of this matrix. So 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10 and 2 2s are 4. So this is how you will multiply any matrix by the number. Now the last operation of matrices is multiplication of matrices. Two matrices can be multiplied when only the number of column in first matrix is equals to number of rows in second one. Otherwise, the multiplication is not possible. So you have to see first that number of rows in first should be equal to number of column in first should be equal to number in rows in the other matrix. Then only multiplication is possible. Now how will you multiply A and B? A has the element 1, 5, 2 and 0 and B has the element 3, minus 1, 4 and 6. So how will you multiply? You will take first row from the first matrix and first column from the second one. So 1 into 3 plus sign you will put over here 5 into 4. Then first row second column 1 into minus 1 in plus 5 into 6 over here. Then second row first column 2 into 3 over here plus 0 into 4. Then second row second column 2 into minus 1 here and 0 into 6 over here. So 3 when there are 3 over here plus 5 4s are 20. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1 plus 5 into 6 is 30. 2 3s are 6 plus 0 into 4 is 0. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 plus 0 into 6 is 0. So 20 plus 3 is 23 and 30 minus 1 is 29. 6 plus 0 is 6 only. Minus 2 plus 0 is minus 2. This is how you will multiply two matrices. So I hope you have understood how the matrices are edited, or we have done the addition of matrices, subtraction also and multiplication. And this video will help you to solve the question of 8.1, 8.2 and 8.3 exercise, and this chapter is coming in exam also, half yearly exam. So do all the question of these exercise, do practice for your half yearly exams.